Hello and welcome to this live session where we are going to share with you a little bit more about the Nomadbase live event that is happening in Tarifa very, very soon. If you are here with us, please let us know that where you are, in what beautiful part of the world you are. Just as always, would be nice to see. We see there's already some people around here, so that would be great if you can share it. And then we will just quickly dive into the Nomadbase live event. You can ask all your questions here, so feel free to ask whatever you have on your mind, and then we will dive deeper into what is going to happen in Tarifa. Okay, and I have today here with me Marina, who is joining us from Tarifa, Spain,
Yes,
and she's been helping us a lot to organize the event. Are you excited about it,
I'm
or?
I'm I'm very excited. I can't wait for the Nomad Base retreat in Tarifa. We are organizing everything, and now you're gonna explain, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, one thing that is really, really cool are all the amazing venues that we have received for the event, right? Including a church, including the theater, and like, so there's so much, so many nice places and so much actually happening. We'll just run over this very, very briefly to give you a quick idea. And so let's just start. And actually, so if you are around here and if you're listening until the end, you can also win a free ticket, right? So even if you have this already, just listen very, very closely. We're giving away one ticket at the end of this event, and we'll answer all your questions. Just shoot your questions, whatever comes to your mind. Let us know, and then we'll go through that later. So some of you maybe have seen our info session already. There are some things that are the same and some things that are new. So we're going to just dive through and go through everything very quickly. So yeah, Marina is here with me. She runs a Cocoterra, which is a beautiful co-living in Tarifa. We know each other for a really long time because actually Tarifa was the first place where I wanted to settle. And Marina, on that same weekend, you opened that co-living, which was pretty much exactly 10 years ago, right?
Yes, crazy that we know each other for so long, and now we are doing this together. So amazing.
Yes. One really important thing, just at the very, very beginning, for those of you, because a lot of you have asked us if there's a possibility to only join the event for 1 week or for, just come a little bit shorter. So one thing that we are starting right now is that we have a 10-day ticket because we have received quite a lot of requests. And then we thought like, okay, we'll do a ticket that is just valid for 10 days. I would highly recommend that if you only can come for 10 days to come from the beginning, because the conference will be on the first weekend. But we have this ticket, which might be interesting thing for those who cannot be there all the time and who want to save a little bit. We will quickly run over the event. This is the 5th time actually that we are organizing Nomadbase. We had over 1,000 participants at previous events that were in Cyprus, Mexico, Croatia, South Africa. So in total, we have already organized 4 events. Remember that number. And then we have another one coming up in the future. Okay. So what's this all about? We know how difficult it is as a digital nomad to travel and to really settle new destinations. And what we're doing with Nomadbase makes it super easy for you to come to a place, to really feel connected from the first day, to be able to network, to make really, really great business contacts or other contacts for life, right? And just kind of jump into a destination. And I mean, with Marina and with a lot of local support, this is not just that we are just going to a place and visit, but we are actually like really interacting with the locals. A lot of the digital nomads who were there when I was there about 10 years ago, they are like, some actually moved there or they're living there now and they're coming back to the event, and you are there, and like there's so much collaboration and so many things happening. So it's really, really cool. It's not just that we are going as visitors, but we are actually really actively taking part in this community. So nice to see so many of you here from Frankfurt, Hamburg, Dan from Roatan, like really all over the world. um, yes, so it's about feeling at home, it's about networking. And the way it works is that this time we have about 25 keynotes and workshops. They're going to be on business, digital nomad life, personal development. I will go deeper into that now. We will have a maximum of 150 participants. We want to keep this event this time a little bit smaller, for the reason that we wanted to have like this longer experience, right? Like of minimum 10 days, people being there and really connecting. And so we're, yeah, and also because we don't have all the venues that are like much bigger except for the theater. So we needed to make it a bit, and that's why we didn't push it so much, like, for example, previous events. Yeah, so then we have a little bit of a health and fitness program. There's going to be a lot of yoga around, many different yoga teachers, aerial yoga, headset yoga, barre yoga. I'm learning all these different types of yoga at the moment that we have. And so there's some is paid, some is free, some classes. And but we have a lot of yeah, yoga sessions and things as well. Great place to go co-working. You can work anytime, yeah, in many different co-working places in Tarifa. Marina has a co-working space, and there are others too. So even if you don't have something in your apartment, that's fine. And then also, what is very, very different from our event to other kind of like uh, nomad retreats is that you can really choose your own accommodation. I'm not a big fan of locking people into a certain destination. We all know we all have different budgets, and if we are just offering one type of accommodation, it's actually not very nice, right? Because we're excluding those people who are not interested to share their rooms, or we're not, or we cannot offer a cheaper version. So this is why we don't have this included, and this is why you can choose your own. There are still many, many great deals in Tarifa. You will see, if you compare this to other places right now, you will see really, really nice apartments, because it is really low season right now in Tarifa. It's actually like, what do you think about this time of year, Marina? Is it your favorite time, or
Yeah,
um,
well,
do you like?
to be honest, like for me, like April, May is one of the best times in Tarifa because like it's already warm, everything is open, like all the businesses are already prepared for Easter, so they will be open for April. So it wouldn't be that crowded like in summer, which is a little bit crazy. So for me, this is the like the a perfect time to come to Tarifa. That's why I suggest you also those dates. And yeah.
Yeah, it's also been for me in the past when I was living in Tarifa. I was either there in April, May, beginning of June, or I came in September and October. The nice thing with April and May is like it's springtime, right? All the flowers, everything is up. And really, just how Marina said, after Easter is when all the shops and everything is opening in Tarifa. So you have a low season destination at very, very reasonable rates, and it's really a perfect time. And in the past, I organized a lot of digital nomad events in Tarifa, and actually, yeah, it was like really became really a small community that we were having there, and that were always coming back in April, May. I don't know many better places, to be honest, in Europe to go in April and May. Remember that Tarifa is on the most southern tip of mainland Europe, right? So there's no other mainland in Tarifa that is in Europe that is more south like Tarifa is, because we're almost in Africa. But I will explain this now again. It's not just very south, it's also water sport paradise. You can really do anything there, but even if you're not interested, that doesn't really matter. It's just this really small, cozy town that has got really, really nice nightlife. Here you can see Marina in her hobby as a DJ, right? You're doing that also sometimes. And then yeah, it's a nature paradise as well. A lot of really nice parks around, a beautiful beach. So it's kind of the same. Yeah, it's everything is like 10 minutes walking distance. You have very, very beautiful nature. You have an old Spanish town, and if you want, you can go to Africa in like 30 minutes because we are right next door. Here you can see in the front Tarifa, and in the back you can see Morocco and Africa, right? So this is the distance, just to give you a little idea. And actually, like sometimes on the radio, you can hear like 5 different languages, right?
Yeah, that's true. You
Yes,
get you get the African radio.
exactly. You get the Arabic, you get the French, you
Yeah.
get the Gibraltar radio, and you get the Spanish radio all in one. Yeah, you can really see like it's a place where a lot of places meet.
Yes.
So now we did ask, yeah, we did start to organize the program, and we're happy that we, can announce some of the speakers already. You can see a lot more of the speakers um, on the website, like in more detail. But yeah, super happy to have, for example, Ronald, who knows a lot about crypto and who will explain us how to deal with the current crypto situation, how you're not going to lose everything again that you're making at the moment. I'm sure that many of you are in the crypto things at the moment. Kiki is joining us from Japan. Miriam has been a nomad for many, many years, always coming to Tarifa. She's a very, very good kite surfer, but she also runs amazing breathwork sessions. Jenny, influencer marketing girl from Berlin, and she will talk, about personal branding. And Nadine, who built a very crazy Instagram account over the last 3 months, getting over 10,000 followers, will share some of the strategies that she did in order to do that. So there's really a lot of valuable things you can learn. I will explain to you how we're running Nomadbase and Nomad Cruise with AI and automation. Jan talks a lot about personal branding as well, and like email marketing. So check out the full program. It's really, really cool. Super excited to have so many people that have also been part of the cruise and in different events. And yeah, I know the program will be super nice. And also super happy to have Bori back, who will be hosting the event. If you've been on Nomad Cruise, you know Bori. She's been hosting multiple events in the past, and now also the last Nomad Cruise to Antarctica and to Brazil she's been hosting, and she's also coming to organize the Deep Connection workshop, the first time in a church, because we have a church as one of our venues. Yeah, Marina has been like working hard with the government. Can you talk a little bit about the venues that we have?
Yeah, sure. I think, well, I have to say that the government in Tarifa is being very helpful, and they are just like, yes, like helping us with all the venues. So we've got the church, which is the most old church in town, and is that's part of the castle also. So you will see. We also have the theater, which is like in the middle of town and next to bars and all the, like there's like the port is just in front of it, so really, really central. There's also, well, like the cultura, which is like we're gonna do like the talks there, right?
Yes.
Yes, so and also
Many
like,
bars where we are
yes,
speaking to, and where we
exactly,
can go, or like yoga studios where we will have yoga sessions. Like I can just explain, like I cannot like really emphasize this enough, but this will be a really, really nice time that we're going to have there in Tarifa.
yes,
And if you have no plans of things to do, or like really nothing that you need to do, just come and join us, because you'll make great connections. You're in one of the most pretty towns in Southern Europe. It's really not a package tourism place. It's a very, very unique place that is getting these nice yoga vibes and sports. And um, I
yeah,
I can just repeat myself, but to be honest, I think that this will be by far the best Nomad Base event that we have and that we will ever have. Okay,
yeah,
because you are gonna be so much better connected in the smaller group. It's a very, very unique thing. We are just doing this mainly for fun, because I always wanted to organize an event in Tarifa. I've been very passionate about this place all my life, or like over the last 10 years. Marina is the same, right? So we're putting a lot of energy into this, that you really get to know this place well. And the destination is much better than anywhere where we had hosted Nomad Base in the past. except maybe Cape Town. But in Cape Town, we also had like a very fancy hotel that didn't really feel, it didn't really have such a nice vibe. So if you want to connect to digital nomads, if you want to like really, yeah, have a good time, make these connections, work on your business, this is really, really an amazing chance to do it. Unlike on the cruise, you have internet, like very perfect internet every day. You can just hop on the plane. It's not very expensive. You can fly there for very short time. So just a little side note from me. And if you want to learn more about the program here, just check this out on the website. Everything is there. Okay. So just we'll go a little bit more deeper into the program. We'll have the keynotes on the first weekend because that's when we have the theater. So a lot of the things, keynotes, 30-second pitches to get to know everyone. Yeah, so these things will all happen on the weekends, okay? And no, on the first weekend. And then every Wednesday we have kind of this workshop evening. So that's when we have another venue. We have this every Wednesday, and that's there will be like 3 workshops each Wednesday, 3 to 4 workshops. And we have a little bit of a smaller venue. And on the weekends we have the Cultura venue where we will host things. And then on the other days there's like salsa classes, there is bachata, there is a paddle tournament, different things that will happen on the other days. And we will also have mastermind groups. Okay, so private parties, we are talking to different venues. Marina pretty much knows the entire town, right? So we can have a lot of fun there. We have great connections.
Yes.
And yeah, so don't worry that you'll be bored, but if you need to work, you can do this during the day all the time. Then there are some more optional activities, also free and paid. So we can go to Morocco. It's only 40 minutes by boat. Then there's whale watching in Tarifa that you can do, right? Because it's on the Strait of Gibraltar. Very, very good place to do whale watching as well. That's a great weekend activity. And we have this Isla Tarifa tour, which maybe if you've never heard about the place before, you might think like, okay, so this is kind of nice. For me, it's super exciting because you can see here the Isla Tarifa. This is closed usually, right? This island that is closed there, and that is actually because it's connected the most southern point of Europe on this island.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is we get the chance to see this to see this island, which used to be like a military standpoint, and maybe hopefully will turn into a really, really cool project one day. But we have our own private tour there, also arranged by the government. I think we'll also have bird watching tours,
Yeah.
because Rifa is a very, very famous place for bird watching. And you can see here as well, if you look at this photo, you can really see how small Tarifa is, right? So there's so much abundance of activities and really amazing things you can do in this very, very small town, right? So it's not like you're going to Playa del Carmen and you need to walk 3 kilometers to find the next person. Everyone is staying like really close together. It's almost like being on a cruise ship. So this brings a very, very familiar vibe, and you can just join in the evening, if you just want to grab a drink or a coffee. It's very, very easy to be anywhere. We'll also organize a little paddle tournament because, of course, Spain is the home of paddle. Actually, Mexico, but it was always quite popular there. So there's many paddle courts in Tarifa, salsa classes. So that's another thing that we can do there or that we can attend. Hiking, great for hiking, and you can learn Spanish. We need to still send out the details for this, but we have an agreement with a Spanish school, and if you want to team up and you want to learn Spanish in the mornings, you can do that. Same for kite surfing. We have a great partnership with a kite surfing school, so if you want to learn that as well, you can do this too. It's going to be hard to be bored again. And now we'll go a little bit more and talk about the travel planning. Okay, so getting there, most people come via Malaga, right? There's different airports, but what do you think, Marina? How many?
Well,
Everyone comes from Malaga.
yeah, Malaga is the most international airport around. You've got also Sevilla, and from the ones who are coming from the UK, you've got Gibraltar.
Yeah, exactly. If you come from the UK, go to Gibraltar because it's even closer. Otherwise, Malaga is like the perfect place to go, and where you will find loads of flights. I did the research again today, like last month when we organized this webinar. We did this as well, and actually some of the prices didn't really change. Right, you can still go from Barcelona to Malaga for 17 euros. London, Malaga, only 65 euros, right? So it takes you only 70 euros to come and join us because, I mean, or I don't know how much the bus is, but it's like 10 euros or something, no? If you go from,
Yeah, no more than this. I mean, like it would be 15 or something like this.
yeah. So very, very easy to just jump on board and join us from pretty much anywhere for very, very reasonable flight rates. You can even join us from New York. I know there are some people coming from New York. I mean, even Japan who are joining us for this event. So, but from New York, it's just 251 euros if you jump on the plane there and you come and join us. A nice way to start your nomad life in Europe because you'll make great connections in this time, and then you can go to other events or whatsoever in the summertime. So just a quick advice on accommodation. If you're looking for accommodation, first of all, we have a Telegram group where there's a lot of communication and a lot of planning together for accommodation for to stay. You can also, if you want to have a shared place, Marina, you have the still some availability,
Yes,
right?
yes, I still have in places in La Cocotera. All the private places are run out, but we can still offer co-living options with the co-working and shared accommodation. So I'm gonna share here later my email, so you can text me if you need to know anything or you would like to book.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then what you can keep in mind as well, if you're looking on Airbnb, the beach side, that's like, everything is super close. Again, like it's 10 minutes. If you get a rental car in Malaga, don't stay in the old town because you will have trouble to find parking. The beach side is usually sometimes a little bit more expensive, a bit more quiet. Hill is a bit more cheaper, and Old Town is you're like in the heart of all the restaurants and everything. So whatever you want, yeah. But you can stay pretty much anywhere in Tarifa, and it will be very, very easy to find places. Okay, so
Yeah.
deals on Airbnb, they are quite reasonable if you team up, and there's a lot of people on the Telegram chat who are already exchanging about accommodation. So you'll find like even some people made some great deals or right to Marina. So this is La Cocotera. You can Google this, or we can share the website here as
Yeah.
well. Okay. So just one more thing. That's pretty much the event. It's super easy to go there, as I also already explained. And then if you're coming to Andalusia, there are amazing towns, Seville, Granada, Malaga, all amazing towns, very, very close next door, where you could be going afterwards, or you can just stay 1 month longer in Tarifa, which is what I will probably do. I will just stay there for April and May. And then you have like made some really, really cool connections in the beginning. And yeah, so come and join us, and would be amazing, yeah, to see you there again. It's you won't be bored. You'll have lots of things to do, and it's a really, really beautiful town. So if you want to connect with the digital nomad community, bring your remote work, just come and join us. And yeah, we will increase the prices again soon. Obviously, we need to know from you whether you're coming or not. I think so. I'm pretty sure we'll be between 100 and 150 people throughout the whole event, right? So we're already almost 100, and that's your chance to just jump on board now. We're gonna raise the price again on Friday, or you can just buy this 10-day ticket, which is a little bit cheaper. So what you do is you buy the ticket, then you can join the online community where you can connect with everyone, where you can find people to share, even the ride from the airport together with, things like this. And then we will see you in Tarifa. What is really, really highly recommended is that you will be there, that you will get there on the 12th. That's the day when we start the event. We will just have some networking and some drinks on the 12th, and the real event, like in the theater, only starts the next day at 11 a.m. But try to be there on the 12th, or try to come 2 or 3 days earlier, to arrive slowly, and then we'll have a good time. If you have any questions or anything, please let us know now. And now we're gonna give away one ticket. I think that's it. Yes. So now you need to just type the answer for the following question in the chat. Okay, is everyone ready to type? So type the answer for the following question in the chat, and then the first one who will reply will win the ticket. Okay. How many workshops and keynotes will be part of the event? So I showed the number earlier.
Tick, 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 tick.
Yes, there's like a little delay. Let's see if everyone gets the number. Okay.
Replying.
Okay. Many different numbers. And the winner is Ivona. So I think Ivona already has a ticket, so we can give her a refund for the ticket. But she was the fastest and she got the right number. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Yes. Shall we give away one more ticket? So we can actually give one more ticket away. We'll give one more. So thank you all for being here. And now you need to be super fast. Okay. So we have one more free ticket to give away. And the free ticket, are you ready to listen here? So the next question is, how many Nomadbase live events did we organize in the past?
Let's see who is the winner now. Okay, they're replying.
Yes, it's the answer is 4. So the first person who wrote 4 is Anne-Catherine. So Anne-Catherine, congratulations. I think that she also already has a ticket, so she would get the refund for this as well. Okay. So congratulations. And now if you have any more questions, just let us know. Just write to us here. And if you don't, that's really perfect, because then I think we did a good job.
I was trying to write my email there, but I don't know why I cannot write on the chat.
Okay.
But I can just say my email here is easy. So marina@lacocotera.com. Maybe you can add it here, Johannes. Yeah. I don't know why. So that you can, guys, contact me if you need anything about accommodation. Yeah, now it's there.
Yeah.
Or any suggestions in Tarifa.
Yes, exactly. And whatever questions you have now, just feel free to write it here. Then we'll go a little bit deeper into it. Yes, can I rent windsurf equipment there? Yes, you can rent it in Tarifa. It should be no problem. I'm not sure if you can always take it home, but you can go to the places and rent it there.
Mm-hmm.
The details about Spanish classes, we will share it this week. Like, we actually have everything ready for this. We just didn't send it out, but we will share with you how you can sign up for Spanish classes this week. Is there bike rental in Tarifa?
Yes, there's bike rental.
You can even rent e-bikes, right?
Yeah, exactly. And there's amazing hikes around for bikes.
Yeah. Yes. Then the other question is, can I buy a 10-day ticket and then change for full time? In theory, you can, but then you need to just then you could just upgrade it Yeah, should be okay. Is there free Wi-Fi in the whole town? No, I don't think so. But you can just buy a SIM card. Is there free Wi-Fi in the town?
Well, no free
Oh,
Wi-Fi
in
on
the
the
cafe.
streets.
Hmm?
You will need like a card for your phone, but like well, if you stay in an apartment or anything, I'm sure that they will have router or yeah, but
Yeah.
no, there's no free Wi-Fi on the streets.
Yes. But in the cafes, yes. What about dates about the excursions to Morocco, etc.? So those excursions will happen on the first and second weekend. Like one weekend we will have the whale watching, and another one we will do the day trip to Morocco. And we will announce this like with a schedule, but it will be either the first, like on both weekends, we will do these trips. Okay, so yeah, I don't see many more questions here. So it's also 30 minutes. I know the attention span is getting less every year with everyone. So 30 minutes is quite a good time to close off a webinar. Um, and yeah, if you have any questions, you can also send an email to hello@nomadbase.com. Yeah, let us know there whatever you want to know about the event, and then we hope to see many of you there. It was great to see many of you here already in the chat that already got their ticket, and yeah, and then we will connect more. So Marina's email, we already shared this a little bit further
Yeah,
up there.
it's a
I
little bit
see.
up.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, otherwise, really looking forward to reconnect with many of you there. This will be a really, really beautiful, chilled out time, but also very productive. And really looking forward to try out this new concept with all of you. Thank you for your trust, and thank you for
Yes.
being on board with this. And we can't wait to to share Tarifa and show you Tarifa.
Yes,
And
I can't also wait to know you and to have Nomadbase here. I've been 11 years in Tarifa. Well, I'm not from here, and I'm in love of this place, and I'm sure that you will be also, because like in the co-living, that is happening to everyone who comes. I see, like, even if Tarifa is such a small town, I see always people coming back, and this is for a reason. People, I think they kind of feel home here. So I hope that you will also feel same.
yes, I actually noticed yesterday, like I was speaking to a few people, like reconnecting, and I noticed that many of them are actually now living in Tarifa, that there were nomads a long time ago. It's kind of a nice place to settle for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for attending. Great to see many familiar faces here and many new ones too. And then we're looking forward to see you in Tarifa soon. Have a great week, and don't forget to get the tickets now and not wait too long. So before we raise the prices again. Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank
Cheers.
you. Bye bye.